20, I guess. It started about 10 minutes early.
Ooh, geez.
Yeah.
It's all good.
And goal by Lucas. CCK coming into the slot, turned away. Comes back to the point. Crosses over to the defense. Chipped out by Alex. Alex rushing in. Picks the far side. Second goal of the game for Alex. Lucas chips it in. Turns around, throws a shot on net. Glove saved by number 33, the night goalie. Good save by the goalie. Face off in the night zone. On to take the face off. Gets chipped forward onto the far boards. Turned around. Ross puts it out to the point. Trickles out of the line. Daniel resetting. Over to Kaysen. Kaysen trying to move it to Ross. Ross checked on the play. Number 21 for the Knights standing the other way. Pass over to number 10. Hops over to stick. Goes into the Alberta Pro zone. Battle for it on the near boards. Knights coming back into their own zone to reset. Going behind the net. Stopped at the line. Coming down below. Shot misses the point. No target. And the Knights pick it up and roll it around. Gets stopped trying to exit their own blue line. Knights start behind their own net again. Number 7. Had the puck chopped off his stick by Ross. Dyson's waved off. Line changes made for the Knights. And their pass back to the point comes out of the zone. Rushing on it was Alex. Over to Olin. Olin tries to back it into play. Shot goes wide to the far side. Knights pick it up. Number 8, 98. Trying to send it out of the zone. Turned around by Pro in the middle. Bryce. Pass over looking for Alex. That was broken up and the Knights head back the other way. Puck ends up in the corner. Battle for it. Coming up the nearer boards. Kept into the line by the Knights. Rolling around behind the net. Olin chips it out, but the Knights player angles them off. Battle for it on the far boards. Olin trying to kick it up. Nearly escapes the man, but the D backs him up and the Knights start in their own zone again. Bryce putting the pressure on, steals the puck. Comes down low. Here's Lucas. Throws it out in front. Blocked by the goalie. Comes back to the point. Daniel with the shot just wide. Houston picks up the puck, backhands it into the slot. That's blocked and the Knights exit the zone. Comes back into the Knights zone. Line change happening for the forwards of the Knights. Penalty coming. Penalty coming to Pro. Face off down in their zone. They win the face-off, take the puck behind the net, swing it, reverse it around. Held in at the line by the Knights. Defenseman rolls around, finds the other open defenseman. Comes off the board, centering, pass, broken up. Ryland is able to chip that out. Puts the pressure on in the neutral zone. The Knights put it in the Pro zone. Knights have it. Cross-ice pass, tipped up to the forward. Knights enter the Pro zone. Puck's taken away. APH. Can't get it out. It trickles out. Knights are going to have to reset. And as they do, gives Pro some time to clear it. 1:09 left in the power play for the Knights. Here's Daniel. Taking it down. Streaking towards the net. Daniel. Knights grab it, start coming out of their own zone. Dre keeps it in line, sends it down low. Knights start again. Dre steals that. Rubbed off the puck. Number 7 take the puck. 7 take the puck away. And the Knights heading down. Knights going into the pro zone. Tried to make a move inside. That's knocked off the stick. Knights in the corner with it. Comes into the slot. Shot. Didn't make it to the net. Looks like it was blocked. Dre sends it out. Finley almost able to steal that puck, but the Knights send it out. 10 seconds left in the power play for the Knights. Knights make a move inside. Shot. Glove save by Sawyer, and that puts a stop to that. 3 seconds left in the power play for the Knights. And we have a 4-1 hockey game. Alberta Pro able to get it out. Here's Olin on the forecheck. Knights try to clear it out of their zone. Daniel puts a tap on it. Spurts out, and here's number 98 for the Knights. He's met with resistance from Pro. They got to come back in their own zone. Here are the Knights coming into the Pro zone. Rolls the puck behind the net. Coming around to the near corner. Knights still in control with it. 2:41 left in the first period. Jason passing the puck out. Oh no, that was Bryce. Knights go back into the zone, step into the high slot. Shot is blocked. Off a skate and into the corner it goes. There's Casey. Centering pass broken up by Colin. Colin starts skating away with it. Knights send it behind the net. They go for a line change while Pro resets in their own zone. Outlet pass stolen. Olin gonna just keep jamming it forward. The Knights grab it, turn it around, go into the Pro zone. Picked up by Alberta Pro. They can't get out of their own zone. Turned around, thrown out, hits the side of the net. Alberta Pro recovers, breaks out. Here's Olin with it. Coming into the Knight zone, throws a high shot, floater off the glove, falls down. Knights clear it away. Trying to clear it out of the zone, kept in by Rowan. Rowan, hard shot, low, comes off the goalie, rebound available. Lucas tried putting a stick on it. And Ryland going too. Face off in the Knight zone. Quick pause. 1:10 left in the period. Just trying to get the penalty up properly on the board. And we're set in the Knight zone. Puck's dropped. Knights get it back to the line. Here's a shot from Rowan. Into the glove of 33, hanging on. Great save by 33. Face off in the Knight zone. Comes back to the point again. Rowan puts it down low for Easton. Easton checked on the play. Lucas trying to lift the stick. It gets around to the near side. Kept in by Daniel. Daniel down to Ryland. Ryland swings it around. Behind the net, Easton trying to pick it up. Pushed off the puck. He gets a stick on it. And then the Knights start breaking out. Held in by Daniel. Daniel puts a shot from far out. Bounces in. Daniel's right. It was a goal. That's a power play goal. I think the ref's gonna say he didn't see it because he was on the wrong side. I'll talk to Daniel after the game, let him know that was his goal. Puck comes back, Daniel gonna get another shot on net. That would have been sweet justice if he scored that. The Knights break out, coming out of their own zone. Left side, shot high over the net. Gonna roll out. Chipped forward by Dre. Nice move. Dre trying to go into the center. It comes up his stick. And the Knights going the other way. Just 5 seconds left here. And there's the buzzer in your first period. Alberta Pro 1. Knights. Sorry, Alberta Pro 4. Knights 1. There we go. Sorry, folks. Had to make some room on this SD card. Been recording a lot of hockey lately. Just coming back for the second period. Alberta Pro scored 4 goals in that first period. Knights came back with one of their own. Looks like we're ready to start the second period. Currently 4-1 Alberta Pro over CCK Knights. Knights coming to the zone, throw a shot behind the net. On the far side, Bryce picks up the puck, comes out of his own zone. Knights intercepted in the middle. Pass back to the D, missed, and Nolan is on the forecheck. Grabs the puck, tries to center it, off his skate, coming down the right side. Knights using the boards, and Colin makes a defensive play. Knights come back in again, and Colin picks up the loose puck. Colin reverses behind his own net, moves it over to Olin. Olin chips it off the boards, and he's away to the races. Makes a pass over, looking for Bryce. Puck ends up in the corner, and a battle for it ensues. Ends up behind the net, coming around to the near side. Backhanded. Loose in front. Looks like a shot, missed the net. Might have been deflected over. Coming into the zone, Alberta Pro. Shot from the right side, hard into the goalie. Number 33 hangs on for another save. Kept in at the line by Alberta Pro. Slid over. Daniel down. That's Ryland working it. Daniel from the point. Throws another shot. Rebound available. Picked up and jammed in. I think Easton was sitting there on the right side. Or Lucas. 5-1 game. Puck in the night zone. Lucas with it. He decides to step out of the zone. Reset. Colin pulls the puck off. Leaves it for Easton. Easton starts coming in. Dishes it off to Lucas. Lucas goes outside. Throws a shot. Floater. Ends up down low. Rebound available. And the Knights clear it to the sideboards. Turned around. Thrown back in front by Pro. Knights going around. Dre picking up the puck, dumps it into the corner. Knights have it. Looking to breakout. Turns up the jet, starts skating, moves it to the outside. Coming into the Alberta Pro zone. Daniel picks up that loose puck. Separated out by Finley. The Knights keep it in the zone behind the net. Daniel picks up the puck. Daniel over to Dre. Dre centering pass. Goes to Ross. Ross couldn't catch up to it. Turned around by the Knights. Turnover by Dre. Stealing the puck, getting it over to Ross. He's jamming it forward into the Knight zone. They try and clear it, but it goes off the skate. Falls back into the near corner. At the line, Kaysen keeping it in. On a second attempt, the Knights kick it out. Start rushing towards the net. Colin on the back check. Separates the man from the puck. Kaysen trying to jam it out. Two Knights are on him. Coming in to help is Alex. Alex fishes out the puck. Starts the breakout over to Dre on the left side. Dre heading down the ice. Right back. Going to Olin. Came off Olin's sticks and he puts it out in front. Shot. Rebound. And on the rebound, I think Olin came back and put that in. Six one. Pro trying to put it in the Knight zone. They're turned around. Rowan puts a shot towards the goalie. Coming over to the far side. Trickles out of the line. The Knights start breaking out. On the back check. Olin separates the man from the puck. Takes it in. Here's Olin with it. Arms up. Delayed. Penalty coming. Hooking's called on the play. And Alberta Pro will be on the power play. Knights take that face off and go behind their own net. They outlet it and then clear it down smartly. Comes back where Sawyer sets it up for Kaysen. Kaysen off to Daniel. Daniel over to Ryland. Ryland cross ice pass to Easton. He takes it, starts skating, trying to go below the defenseman. Fights off a check, carries it into the corner, loses the puck behind the net. And the Knights clear it. Daniel puts it around. Knights got it. Knights gonna get a shot from the point here. Daniel picks that up. Gets it over to Ryland. Ryland starts breaking out. Goes to Lucas. Lucas makes a move into the middle. Comes back to the point. Daniel skates out of his own zone and then back in. Not his own zone, but the offensive zone. Offside's called with 14:39 left in the second period. 49 seconds left on the power play. Knights win the face-off. Clear that puck. First to touch it, Colin. Colin picks it up. Gets it up to Ross. Ross chips it forward. Goes to Finley. Finley, nice pass. That's got to be Dre. Dre, barred down. And Dre scores. Great breakout and great passing by that line. Olin puts a shot centering the goalie. Rebound comes out to him. He couldn't get another shot off. It was deflected away. Coming into the corner, Alex trying to move it around. Up to Olin, back down to Alex. Alex, Olin putting on the forecheck. Kaysen keeps it in at the line. Goes through some skates. Kaysen couldn't quite keep it in. Pops out into the middle, and Daniel will throw it back into the zone. Knights coming down the right side. Kaysen stops that. Olin took a hit into the boards. He gets up just fine. Daniel working it down low. Centering pass to Bryce. And the shot from the point from Daniel hovers just above the goal. Kaysen was able to keep it in. He tried putting a shot on net. It went off a leg into the corner, coming back out. Centered by the Knights, and the Knights trying to break out of their own zone. Daniel sends them back in. Alex centering pass, right through the wickets of Olin. Kept in by Kaysen. Kaysen's shot goes off a leg, and the Knights start breaking out. Knights looking for a centering pass, and that's broken up by Kaysen. Olin picking up the puck. He gets the pass over to Alex. Alex turning, looking for Bryce. Couldn't quite hit him. Comes back to the D-man, I think Daniel. Daniel gets it up to Bryce. CCK coming out of their own zone. There's one pass. Two passes. Slap shot from the point. Goes wide. Comes to the near side. Number 21 trying to go back inside. That's sent away by Lucas. Colin trying to get that puck away. Comes down, rolled around, back to the point. Lucas with it. He makes a cross-ice pass over to Ryland. Trying to make a centering pass. There's the shot. I think it ended up behind the net. Still available. Lucas tried to pull it out. Player fell down on it. Comes back to the point. Shot down low, right onto the goalie, makes the save, hangs on for a whistle. Last line that scored, Ross, Finley, Dre are back on the ice. Behind them, Kaysen and Daniel. Daniel gets the puck over to Kaysen. Kaysen tries to put a shot. It's just off the mark, deflected wide. Comes back in front. There's a chance for Finn. Oh, couldn't bury it. Blocker saved by the goalie, and it goes behind the net. The Knights trying to break it out. That's intercepted in the O zone. Coming around. Finley trying to get it back to the point. Not quite there. Into the feet it goes. Kaysen picking up the loose puck, chips it out of his own zone. Finley centering forward to Ross. Ross tried to return the favor, going to Dre, but that was blocked. Off the back skate of Dre, comes out, and it's an offside call. That stop comes with 10:55 left in the second. Puck rolls around, goes into the Knight zone, in to chase it. Alberta Pro. Owen chips that in. Bryce trying to center it to Alex, broken up. Alex tries to go pick it up behind the net. Here's the Knights into the corner with it. Alex prevents that pass, comes out in front. Nobody could get the shot onto the net. Deflected wide again, out in front for Bryce. Come on, Bryce. Oh, so close. He throws it out in the middle, turns around. Olin decides to take the forehand shot, and that was deflected wide. Knights recover. Here they come. Look at the speed. And 7, shot low onto Sawyer, rolls past him and behind the net. Colin tried to skate it out, he's bumped off the puck and gets it to Alex. Alex looking for Bryce, that was intercepted by the Knights and they dump it back in the pro zone. Rowan taking it low, evades the check, makes the pass to Bryce, who tips it up to Alex. Alex tried to use the boards, throws the puck against it, goes to retrieve it in the corner. Line change for Alberta Pro. So Alex is doing the forecheck by himself. Daniel coming in to help now. Puck gets around him. Knights using the boards to get out. And here come the Knights in the Alberta Pro zone. Centering pass broken up. Lucas tried making the pass over to Ryland. That's broken up. And the puck comes over to Kaysen. Kaysen battling for it, moves it around behind his own net over to Daniel. Daniel using the boards up to Ryland, kept in by the Knights. Knights turn, tried to chip it back in the corner. That's picked up by Daniel. Daniel using the back of the boards, trying to get Ryland again. Ryland Lucas. Somebody got knocked down, and Alberta Pro might be heading to the box here. Not too sure who's moving into the box. Not too sure. Body contact for, well, somebody on the Knights team. Alberta Pro gonna head back on the power play. That penalty comes 8:35 left in the second period. Lucas wins the faceoff, tries to backhand it towards the net. Rolls off the side. Ryland in on the forecheck, Lucas with the backhand. Comes up to Easton, Easton puts a shot deflected wide. Rowan keeps the puck, sends it down low. Behind the net, comes out to Colin. Colin rips it from the point. Pad saved by number 33 for the Knights. Puck rolled around, kept in the zone. Comes up between Colin and Easton. Colin picks it up. Sending pass to Lucas, just out of his reach, and the Knights find a way to break out, coming out of their own zone. Rowan gets the pass up to Ryland. Lucas checked on the play. Easton couldn't grab it. Ryland trying to separate the man from the puck. Comes back to Colin. Colin outworked on the puck. And Lucas, I think, checked him into the ice. Passes it over to Ryland. Alberta Pro now stuck in their own zone. Here's Rowan with it. Rowan skating it. Rowan gets it across center. Makes a move around the man. Takes it into the corner. Rowan. Centering pass. Broken up by the Knights. Kept in the zone by Finley. It did pop out, but they cleared the zone. Here's Dre with another chance. Dre going to his backhand. Hit the goalie, rolls into the corner, rebound, put back into the goalie's pad. Makes a stop with 6:56 left in the second period. Still 22 seconds on the power play. Puck won by Alberta Pro. Daniel gets the pass over to Kaysen. Kaysen puts a shot. It was deflected in front. Another slap and sends it wide. Dre, turn around, trying to use the boards to get it back to his D-man. Gets it to Kaysen. Daniel chips it back in. Ref says it stayed in the zone. Here's Ross. Generating no offense going to the net. Flipping it over wide. Dre picks up the puck. Has in the corner. Sends it back to the point. Daniel with the point shot. And it bounces in. Well, there you go. Daniel did get his goal this game. And we're 8-1. Bryce sweeps the puck into the Knight zone. Knights chip it back out. That was Alex getting it over to Olin. Olin's shot knocked off the mark. Chasing it up. Bryce separates the man from the puck, leaves it for Alex. Alex tries to put it out front. Bryce with the shot. Rebound picked up by the Knights, and they start clearing out of their own zone. Cross-ice pass to number 8. Met. Here's Olin with it. Knights player gets there first, rolls it around their own net. Coming up the far boards. Got some room to skate now. Colin pinching the man off. Colin gonna get nailed with a high stick or a head contact. And we'll have a penalty, 2-minute penalty to Alberta Pro. And the Knights will have a power play. That penalty comes 5:25 left in the second period. Knights win the face-off. Slap shot on. Short side shot. Sawyer gets the glove onto it. Stops play. Reset in the pro zone. Slapped. Kept in at the line by the Knights. Daniel behind his own net. Daniel throws it off the boards, kept in by the Knights. Easton blocking that cross-ice pass, so they send it down into the corner. Knights taken down on the play by Daniel. No, what's going on here? Arm was up, I'm not too sure. Well, why'd you let him play so long? So Daniel heading to the box, 2 minutes stripping. 5-on-3 for a full 2 minutes. Colin ended up getting a 4-minute penalty. Didn't realize that at first. So Colin's in the box for another 3 minutes, 27 seconds. Daniel heading to the box, 2-minute tripping penalty. 5-on-3 for a full 2 minutes. 4:52 left in the second period. Knights win the face-off. From the point, got some time. Move it over to the near D. Back to the far D. Kept in by number 7. Number 7 taking a look. Back to the near side. Pops over number 63 stick. He throws it down low. 65 gets it back to number 63. 63 over to number 7. Number 7. Dangle. Shot. Tipped. Tipped wide. First to the puck, the Knights. Angled off by Rowan. Going around. Wraparound attempt. Sawyer sticks that leg down, prevents the wraparound. 4:20 left in the second period. Knights win the faceoff. 21 gets it back. Number 7 with another chance. Over to number 63. He lines up, shoots, tipped. Rebound goes right through the crease. 98 picking it up the far side. They lose the handle, and the Knights can have to start in their own zone. There they come across center. Chipped into the pro zone, going down low. Turned around, fired down the ice by Riley. Knights with it again. 53 seconds left in their power play. Pass over to number 98. He picks it off the boards and starts skating with it. Tried to make a pass to number 9. That was deflected. And then sent down the ice by Kaysen. Knights send it over to the near D. Back to the far D. Coming across, number 9. Couldn't see it. Icing waved off. Rowan. Lost the puck behind the net. Here's another chance for Rowan. He moves it around the corner. Back to number 10. Back to the point. Cross-ice pass to the D. D winds up. Shot stopped by Ross. Ross takes that puck, clears the zone. Bryce breaks up that pass. And the Knights, a little slower, but they start moving out. Alex stops that from getting in the zone. Knights have to reset again. Number 12, pass it over to number 7. Number 7 makes a move inside. Met by Bryce, sends the puck out. Knights again, coming right down the middle. Ross puts a stick on that. And it comes over to the near side. Number 16, shot, ends up in the legs of 92 and back out. Cleared away, and Bryce takes that loose puck, sends it down the ice. So Daniel's out of the penalty box. Collins still there for another 35 seconds. Sitting in the slot. Olin tried to put a shot on. And there it goes. Olin finds enough space and throws it over the glove of the goalie. Knights able to get into the Alberta Pro Zone and push to the outside. Here's number 65, sends it back to the point, kept in. Olin tries to kick it out, but it stays in the zone. Nice move by number 21, coming down low, throws a shot off of the mask of Sawyer. He throws it back out in front. Number 65, and that pops in. There's a goal for CCK with 1:29 left in the second period. It's a 9-2 game. .29 left in the second period. That was a power play goal. It's about 3 seconds left in Collins' penalty. He's back on the ice. And Alberta Pro working it in the offensive zone. Ross, centering pass over to Finley. Finley's shot deflected off the mark. Dre couldn't catch up to the rebound, and CCK gets around him. Centering pass is broken up by Finley on the back check. Dre takes that puck, tries to fire it on net. It stops right before getting there. Knights trying to clear the zone. Hit Lucas in the process, and he takes that puck just at the dots. Moves it down low. Houston picks it up. Kept in at the line by Lucas. And Rowan putting it into the corner. Behind the net. Houston with it. Lucas trying to go short side around the goalie. Goalie holds that leg strong. Making the stop with 24 seconds left in the second. Alberta Pro wins the faceoff, gets in the zone. Lucas backhand pass. The backhand shot, rebound cleared away. Comes back in front, jammed away. Goes back into the corner. Easton throws it back to the point. Daniel with the shot, deflected wide, picked up. No, Easton's on this side. So that was Ryland putting that in. Thrown back in front. And that will do it for your second period. It's a 9-2 game. Oh, that's a terrible angle. Never mind that. Start of our third. It's Alberta Pro 9, Capital City Knights 2. Alberta Pro coming into the offensive zone. Owen trying to get a shot off. It's blocked. Moves to the near boards. Trip back out. Olin turns. Slap shot from the point. Glove save by number 33. Saw that all the way. Put a nice glove on it. And that's a stop with 19:43 left in the third period. Knights win the face-off. Pressured immediately by Dre. They move it around to the sideboards. Daniel keeps it in. Dre chips it in. Throws it out to the slot. Almost hit Ross. The Knights clear the puck. It was touched by Kaysen, so icing's waved off. I don't know if it was touched by Kaysen, but one way or another, icing was waved off. Knights throw it back in the pro zone. Coming to the right side. Touch pass by Dre. Knights pick it off. They enter the pro zone, come as far as the corner. Steered away by Sawyer. Rolling it up to the near boards. Dre gets a stick on it. And Finley completes the clear. Dre turn around the line, fires it out. Knights pick it up just outside the blue line, pass it up. Stopped away. Dre again breaking up another pass. Cross ice pass over to Ross. Ross turning around. It's loose. Here's a shot. Lucas puts it high over the net. Number 10 with it. Skating it out. Pass back to number 10. Knights lose it in the offensive zone. Colin spins. Gets it over to Ryland. Up to Lucas. Over to Easton. Easton starts skating it into the offensive zone. Dumps it around to the near boards. Met by Ryland. Knights pick it up. Lucas steals that puck. And number 63 is away with it. Cross ice pass to number 98. Lucas gets that pass. Tries to pass it up to Easton. And icing's called. Face off in the pro zone. They win it. Send it behind the net to Kaysen. Kaysen up to Olin. Olin checked. Up to Alex. Alex skating hard to the net. Here we go. Hits the far side. And that makes it a 10-2 game. Puck dropped again. Jason tries to shove it forward, blocked by number 9 for the Knights. Battle for it on the floorboards there. Chips loose. Bryce puts it in, going to Alex. Alex, centering pass, looking for Bryce. He got a stick on it, but it went wide. Comes back into the corner. There's Alex, taking it out. Blocker save, jammed in. And Bryce takes a shot, and the goalie makes a kick save or leg save. Hangs on for the whistle with 16:48 left in your third period. Slap to the sideboards. Dre keeps it in. Dre taking it low. Turns around. Thrown back. 29 intercepts that. Comes out of his own zone. Crossing. Still has the puck. Crossing. Met by Bryce. Comes low and Colin has it. Colin looking for the breakout pass. He hangs on. Spins around. There. Moves it up to Bryce or Ross. Oh, that would be Finley. Yeah, Ross and Finley. Dre feeds it into the middle. Lucas off the bench, trying to steal the puck back. Colin at the point. He's going to carry it. Yeah, makes a move down low, comes back, short side, off of the pad of the goalie. We got to stop. 15:51 left in the third. That was pretty good. Nice little dangle. Face off in the Knights. Kick forward by the Knights. Stopped at the line by Crow. Here's Ryland trying to move it loose. Knights get it out. They skate it. Move the puck into the corner. Off of the side of the net. And the ref blows the whistle. Must have got caught up in the net in there. Knights recover in their own zone. On the forecheck. Bryce keeps that in. Here's Alex. Alex into the Olin. Olin puts a shot. That goalie kicks out his leg. Saved the goal. Alex steals it back. Comes back to the point. Shot from Kaysen over the net. Olin recovers, sends it back to Daniel. Daniel lost in his skates. He's gonna go back and reset. Over to Kaysen. Up to Olin. Olin's checked off the puck. Knights coming through into the Alberta Pro zone. Daniel picks up that puck. Daniel skating behind his own net to a reset. Over to his D partner Kaysen. And Kaysen gets it up to Olin on the right wing. Olin skating it in. Has Ross in the slot. Passes behind him. And the Knights come out of their own zone through center. And met by Alberta Pro. Here's Ross. To Finley. Finley trying to throw it back to Ross. Rowan puts it off of the back of Finley. Puck gets around Gray. Knights stop to enter in the slot. Turned around, Alberta Pro starting to come. Here's Ross with a chance. Ross. Checks as he's getting to the net. Puck goes loose behind it. Finley on the forecheck separates number 7, but 7 picks up the puck again. Starts moving to the far side. 3 CCK. 1 Alberta Pro. Finley really put it in the forecheck there from the feet. Shot! Oh, Lucas had a nice chance. Gray keeps it in the line. Here's Ross, here's Lucas. Lucas turns, sticked away by the goalie. Number 65 for the Knights. Breakout. Start heading down the far side. Into the corner, reversed. Left out in the slot. Colin picks it up. And then the Knights grab it again. Center, nope, goes behind the net. Back to the point. Knights cross it over to the other side. Shots blocked. Tipped off by Colin. Colin moves it up to Houston. Houston moves it off his skate. Pushes the puck out though. Knights keep it in at the line. Going around the boards. Rowan with it. Feeds it around to Ryland. Ryland puts it around the boards. Houston crosses over, puts it into the CCK zone. Tries to steal that puck, goes between the legs, takes it away, throws it out in front, loose. And the Knights clear it away. Going into the corner with it. Behind the net. Kept it in at the line. Knights throw it back into the corner. Daniel puts it around the far side. Now it comes out. Lucas over to Ryland. Ryland looking for Easton. He had his stick tied up. Comes off the far boards. Picks it up. Throws a shot on net. Steered away by the goalie. Knights trying to break it out. Can't. Here's Alex. Alex going. Oh, went just below the goalie. Goalie was in a stand-up position looking for that slot pass. And Alex just feeds it through the skates to the goalie and into the back of the net. Goal coming at 10:53 left in the third. Reset at center. Owen trying to feed it back to Alex. Off the skate, Owen sends it back to the point. Colin activating. Losing it, trying to hit the slot. Rowan sends it back into the near corner. Alex on the forecheck. Help with Olin. Olin breaks that up. Leaves it for Alex. Alex battling against the low boards, coming up high, puts a shot off for the mask of the goalie. And the Knights clear it away. Held in at the line by Rowan. Rowan puts a shot. Looks like it was blocked. Rowan now waits for his team to take up and enters. Throws a shot low off the glove. And number 33 hangs on for another save. Stop comes 10-12 left in the third period. It's empty. It's empty. Bro on the attack. Dre doing his best down low. He's had a good game. Knights come back into the pro zone. Number 26 choosing the outside. Scooped away by Daniel. Shot goes on net and Sawyer leans over, hangs on. Thank you. Face off in the pro zone. Comes out. Ross skating with it. Backhand pass over to Dre. Oh, that was so close. Dre gets it back though. Throws it back in front for Ross. And Ross scores. 9:31 left in the third. Been really impressed with that line today. They've been really good at setting each other up. Houston sends it down low. Number 12 going to pick it up for the Knights. Send it behind his own net. To the near side over to number 10. Number 10 starts skating out. Rowan prevents that the first attempt. And then the second attempt, it squeaks out. Rowan ends up on the ground, so does number 92. Shot goes in. Puck coming into the Knight zone. Fed out in front. Alex trying to hit Olin. Olin passes it up. Tipped on the net. Into the corner comes Alex. And Bryce throws it out in front for Olin. Passes through the slot. Olin now going down low with it. Coming back into the slot. It's a shot. Ends up on the side of the net. Pass back to the point. Faison gets it over to Daniel. Daniel with some room. Puts a shot. It's knocked off target. Alex picking up the rebound. Spins around. Met by number 7. Comes out in front. Turns. Feeds him. Bryce had his shot deflected over the net. Excellent chance there. Bryce was going to bury that if the stick wasn't in the way. There's Olin coming down low with it. Knocked away. Bryce trying to send it back down. Bryce on the forecheck. Knights managed to get around Daniel and clear it. Olin coming from behind and knocking the player down. And certainly will be heading to the box for 2 minutes. We're still putting up the full score. Okay. Alberta Pro killing off a penalty for the next 2 minutes. CCK wins the faceoff. Number 12 tries to send it to the other D-man and it squirts out of the zone. Puck over to the near side. Finn on the forecheck. Sends the puck back down low. Here's Ross. putting on the attack. Ross turn around, trying to get a shot off, can't. Back to Colin, chips it out. Rowan with it. Rowan throws it down deep. Who's on the forecheck? Finley's on the forecheck. CCK rolls it around to the far boards. Kept in by Colin. Colin stepping into the slot. Carries it low, and he's checked. Colin grabs it back, tries to put it out in front. Checked off the puck. He goes back. Lucas on, steals it. Lucas stepping into the high slot. Throws a shot. Blocked in front. Cleared away. Lucas with it. Dre's sitting in the slot. Shot goes on. Just on the near side. Rebound comes around the far over here. Dre grabs that puck and rolls it around the boards. Knights kept in their own zone again. Backhanded by Kaysen. And the Knights get it out. A little bit of a battle just outside the blue line. Knights come away with it. Dre picks the cross-ice pass over to Daniel. Puck comes out of the zone. Lucas giving them trouble. Behind the net starts Daniel. Near side. And here's Lucas with a chance. Lucas skating to the strong side, puts a shot, misses the target. Puck rolls around. Here's Ryland keeping it in. Comes on over. Colin's going to pick that puck up. Knights come back, grab it. And Alex hustling into the zone. Pass over to Bryce. Bryce shot. Glove save by the goalie. Number 33 making an excellent stop with 5:28 left in the third period. Penalty to Olin's now complete. And he's back onto the ice. Face off in the night zone. Olin back to the point. Shot. Glove save by 33. Rowan was targeting the top of that net, and number 33 closes that door. Knights win the face-off. Number 63 met by Bryce. Alex tips it back. Bryce picks it up, throws it out in front. Trying to hit Olin. Here's Colin. Shot hit the middle of the goalie. Ends up just outside the crease. And the Knights clear it away and start coming out of their own zone on the far side. Colin gets the puck. And the Knights take it back, go into the offensive zone. Stick save by Sawyer. Tip forward. Knights keep it in the zone. Rowan gets the puck up to another APH player. I think that was Alex trying to break out of the zone, couldn't do it. Alex picks up the puck, throws it into the middle, kept in the line by number 63. Shot ends up in Rowan's skates. Nice stop. And Alberta Pro clears the zone, goes for a line change. Olin putting on the forecheck, keeping the puck in the zone. Off the bench is Finley. Kaysen trying to jam it. Ross going down low. Ross with it. Right into the middle of the goal. He makes an excellent stop. 3:59 left in your third. Puck comes over to Dre. Over to Daniel. Daniel to Ross. Ross in the slot. Oh, a shot by Finley is blocked. Comes back to Kaysen. Kaysen stops in front. Backhand by Finley. Into the goalie's pads. Hangs on for another save. 3:40 left in your third. Lucas. Puck's fed down low. Here's Ryland. Ryland puts it back. Easton. Shot. Rebound goes to the far side. Comes out of the zone and the Knights squeak out. Sent down low. Lucas moves back in. Over to Colin. Comes out in front. And Rowan's going to grab that puck, get it over to Ryland. Ryland. Looking for Easton, just went behind. Net on the far boards, over to Lucas. Trickles out, and the Knights coming out again. Colin picks up the puck, throws it off the near boards, pops out. Shot stopped by Rowan. Rowan over to Ryland. Ryland has Easton breaking. Easton goes, shoots, down and in. Here's Alex coming into the zone. Rushing down low, backhand, pad save. Number 10 clears it away, starts skating. Going back in, that's cleared away by Bryce. Puck's behind the Alberta Pro net. Shot right into the side of Sawyer. He catches it and waits for a whistle. 2:04 left in your third. Face off in the Alberta Pro zone. They control it. Comes around. Rowan gets it over to Colin. Met by the Knights. And here's Colin. He backhands. Nice pass all the way over to Ross. Ross comes into the zone, steps into the slot. Shot. He had his stick lifted and the puck goes over the net. Dre sends it back to the point. Rowan with the shot. Tipped off the mark. Dre picks up the rebound. Off some skates. Knights away with it. Met by Colin. Knights continue into the zone. Try to go short side on Sawyer. And that stops play at 1:20 left in the third. Face off the Alberta Pro zone. Comes back to the point. Houston chips that puck forward. Turned around by the Knights. Lucas picks it up off the boards. Starts entering the zone. Comes in, shot wide. Over to Ryland. Ryland has it. Makes a pass over to Lucas. Lucas with the chance. His shot was deflected. Comes back over to Easton. Easton battling for it on the far board. Rolls down below the net. Just out of the reach of Lucas and Ryland. Number 26 puts it in the middle. Net by Lucas. Lucas trying to turn around. Lucas with it. Puts a shot on net. 33 makes a great stop with 35 seconds left in the third. Scramble draw, puck coming into the corner. There's Bryce. Comes out to Alex. Alex with it. Gets it back to Rowan. Rowan throws a shot right into the center of the goalie. 20 seconds left in your third. comes back to Rowan. Rowan rips a shot wide, near side. Rolls around to the far boards. Colin keeping it in. Gets hit to Alex. And the Knights recover, come out of the zone. Colin chips that off. Trailer picks it up. Shot. Finish. Sawyer making a good glove save, and that will do it for this game. 14-2 win for Alberta Pro. That will do it for the first part of 20 or this season. We'll see you after the holidays. Merry Christmas, everyone.